Kamala went to the shade room. And it was the guy that does the shade.
Justin Carter.
He's great.
I was just talking about him.
He's great.
I like him. He's cool.
He's great. Because when I see him on the shade room, when they do them little long form videos, I've always been locked in. And when I saw him doing that, I'm like, I fuck with him.
And he knows his shit.
He knows, yeah.
And the Kamala interview he did, it was on like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 25.
It's hard to get a grasp of what he knows.
Yeah.
But he's done other things, speaking at conferences.
And this went down in, I think they did this in Greenville, South Carolina as well, too.
Yes.
Greenville, North Carolina. Like an hour and a half away from here. An hour and 20 minutes.
She was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's wearing the same outfit that she wore with
Call Her Daddy?
Nah, Ronald S. The Ronald guy. So
Patterson, something, Lee.
It was the same day then, right?
Ronald Martin. So she's just been on like a podcasting spree.
Yeah. I just saw Trump was over at Nuck Boys. Honestly, all of them are. It's less than 30 days. I mean, if you they need to go to 3 places a day. They're probably at like 3-4 places a day, if not more. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to watch it. Trump
it's really that final stretch.
He looked a little tired. Like that was
both of them are probably exhausted right now. Yeah, dog. So because it's serious right now. Like they are down to the wire.
Yeah.
They're doing 4 hours of sleep type shit.
You think that plays a part? Like I don't want no tired Kamala Harris on the Breakfast Club. Like
fuck no. Better take that Adderall.
If she doesn't come,
I mean, you can't make her take that.
If she doesn't come and the question comes up anywhere, the first time the question is asked, I'm writing down how many excuses on why she didn't come.
Oh yeah, well if it doesn't happen, there's always an excuse.
Yeah, there's always an excuse.
Man.
So I mean,
show up late with no tardy slip.
Fatigue, sure. You know what I mean? Like we could call that.
She was burnt out.
But you better not use that shit. Yeah,
that better not be
We've already used it on this show, so you can't use it.
She's the future president. Like being burnt out is
you can't get tired.
You can't say that.
You can't get tired.
Can't say that.
Yeah, not at all.
Especially her saying that.
Yeah, don't be human.
So what was this? Justin Carter?
Justin Carter is his name.
Yeah. Justin Carter. I mean, outside of this, I did watch majority of this. I watched out of 22, was that 23 minutes? I watched 17. I almost made it to that. I mean, I pretty much watched the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean,
you didn't watch it at all, right? But that's fine because there's a moment in here specifically for black men that I want you to see.
I watched the whole thing. I can only remember bits and parts. I didn't even get no time.
I mean, nothing was memorable. And it's always like that.
But I feel like as podcasters, we can't say that. Like nothing was memorable. Or at least me, because
Carter
of my past history.
I thought he did great.
Yeah.
He was memorable. Like Kamala, though, not memorable. But Justin Carter, it made me remember like.
You gonna vote for him instead?
It made me say, you know what? I've been seeing this nigga for a couple years.
Yep.
He's still on point. Let me actually follow him.
What's his Twitter?
Yeah,
because I know he's talking shit.
I need to keep up with this nigga just to see what he doing because he's
not too close though, as you'll see.
Yeah, he's always doing good. You know what I'm saying? Every time he pop up, I appreciate what he's bringing to whatever platform he's on. So,
will a white wife deter you?
Absolutely not.
Is he gay? Right?
Oh,
well, that's why I said not to. His sacral chakra is evolved.
Yeah. Okay. So
Kundalini.
Yeah, I don't care what he's doing. I mean, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I think his work is great.
But he's good in terms of like presentation, poise. He's asking the right questions.
That nigga be on it, bro.
He's not. He hasn't chose a side, but he's also trying to put her in a favorable position. It doesn't seem egregious though.
Yeah. He trying to be real cool and relatable and shit. They did a little bit too much HBCU talking. I'm a nigga that just went to a community college, so that would have resonated with you
Aggie
more. Pride. Yeah. So, but
you're blacker.
It's all humanization. Right.
Isn't that crazy? Like, But them HBCU niggas, they're in a different league. You know, they're just different.
They're arrogant as fuck.
The HBCU, they are.
That shit.
I do too. Yeah. I don't like that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Them niggas be crazy.
That shit is it be like, okay, nigga, you went to college.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I get it. But
you went to black school.
Right. I get it, but I don't get it.
Sounds of a community college ass nigga.
Oh yeah, no, we both went to Wake Tech.
Pretty much.
With the Caucasians.
Shout out to Wake Tech. Oh, it was niggas at Wake Tech too, for sure.
It's definitely niggas.
Main campus specifically.
When you think Wake Tech, it's white people.
Wake Tech in 2008
was not that.
That shit was ratchet, nigga.
Word.
What? It was crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
It's before they got accredited.
Nigga, the Bloods own the school. Main campus, they ran that campus. That's a fact.
Shout out my nigga Shining out there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that shit was crazy, nigga. Niggas was battle rapping out there. It was because that was the
You
culture.
did tell us that.
And nigga, there was nigga.
Did they go to the school?
Some of them didn't.
Some of them
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some of them didn't. But it was like, bro, they were so gangster, bro. They would battle rap, lose, and beat the nigga up, bro. It was like shit was gangster, nigga. Like it was up, bro. That was before Wake Tech got that big ass loan. So we used to be able to smoke on campus. Like there was no smoking signs. So like you were smoking right outside of your classroom, right in front of the library. Like there were no rules at Wake Tech before 2009 or 10. When they got that big ass loan.
You saw like just a bunch of poetry niggas just fighting.
These were not poetry niggas. These were gangsters.
It's not what you think.
It was crazy.
Were you scared to battle?
No, but I wasn't a battle rapper either. I attended several battles though. Yeah. There's a religious rampage that happened where a nigga caught the Holy Ghost. I went to high school with him. Police came. It was crazy. He was running around campus. He was pointing to lesbians, talking about you going to hell. It was crazy. He like religiously lost his mind. It was wild, nigga. The police came up there and everything. That campus was crazy, bruh.
Damn, 08, nigga.
08, 09. It was
X.
No, it was lit.
And you would think that you would act better with a black president. He was in college.
Yeah, that's true.
And doing a bunch
Well,
of
he had just got there.
He just got there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it take.
Yeah.
Nothing happens in a day.
But back to this. Let's hear what Kamala has to say about black men.
You want to throw this on the screen?
Yeah, shade room. Yeah.
All right.
Because we never had.
He's not too sure.
Well, we never.
Shade
They've never
room.
had content for us to watch like this before.
Yeah.
They're probably happy about that.
Which is surprising, right, in itself.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was surprising when he started doing those long form videos on the Instagram feed.
Oh, he does it on the Shade Room.
That's where I saw him for the first time. It would be like Shade Room. Let's watch this intro real quick, actually.
The intro?
It's 808. Yeah, let's watch his intro.
All right.
President Barack Obama, he was campaigning for you in Pittsburgh. Before some students at the
That's
University.
the audio, because I think she's going to be on the other side. They made it stereo.
Oh, okay.
University of Pittsburgh, which is my alma mater. And he said some things that really ruffled some feathers in the news. He said, it makes me think you aren't just feeling the idea of having a woman as a president. You're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. We have not seen the same kind of energy and turnout in all corners of our neighborhoods and community as we saw when I was running. So when you hear those words, I'm sure you were briefed on the situation. A former Ohio State Senator, Nina Turner, she came out on CNN and said, why are you, putting black men up against the wall and pressuring them into something that possibly, they don't want to do if they want to vote for you or not. So my question to you is, do you think that what President Obama said was the right thing to say? I'm Justin Carter on ground here in
That's the DNC.
Greenville, North Carolina, with the Vice President Kamala Harris. She's announcing something big, not only for black men, but for all black people. We also talked HBCUs. We talked Beyonce. It's all coming up on a special edition and exclusive TSR News.
TSR
Vice
News.
President Kamala Harris.
Like makes it sound not niggerish like the shit.
It make it sound like local.
It makes it sound real. You like, and his presentation is so strong. It's like, this is a real news shit. You know what I'm saying?
But then you go to the channel and it's like, oh shit, like it's still debauchery.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like he really cleans the whole platform.
He does. Yeah, he does for sure. But yeah, let's go back to 808 so Kamala can talk directly to you. Black men, not getting her vote, or on the fence. Well, I think it's just more important for him because he's made it a point.
I got it going for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's made it a point to remind us why Kamala ain't shit damn near every week. So it's like,
I think that's all he knows about it.
Right.
She's doing the job for me.
Obviously, we're walking into a week where, you've been talking about really encouraging black men specifically to get out and vote. And I do want to talk about the numbers. I crunched some numbers at 3 o'clock this morning. Okay. There was a poll on Saturday. It said that almost 80% of likely black voters would vote for you if the election were held today. In 2020, though, it was 90% of black voters overall. That was from the New York Times and Siena College. And then in 2016, they also had a poll, the Pew Research Center. They said 81% of black men voted for Hillary Clinton, 14% voted for Trump. In 2020, though, that number jumped 6%. So 87% of black men voted for Biden, 12% voted for Trump in 2020. So when you hear those numbers and you're seeing, in the polls, and you're seeing black men aren't as, quote, excited or fired up for you, how do you respond to that?
Well, that's not my experience.
Okay.
One, that's not my experience. Two,
That's my
election day has
experience.
not arrived yet.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
and the third point that is probably the most important point is this. When journalists ask me this question, I often will say to them that let's be clear that your underlying premise is not an assumption that I'm supposed to have black men in my back pocket in terms of their vote, and that I should be taking that for granted, because I don't. Black men are no different from anybody else. They expect that you have to earn their vote. And that's why I'm out here doing the work that I'm doing about talking with folks, listening with folks, because I'm running for president of the United States. And it is incumbent on me to earn the support. And that is why I'm talking with folks about the work that I have done in my career, whether it be in particular as vice president, what I've done to put more billions of dollars actually into community banks to increase access to capital for small business owners. Even before I was running for president, I convened a bunch of black small business owners, all who were men, and I purposely convened them. I brought them into my ceremonial office at the White House to have a meeting about what their needs are and to make sure that they have the information about what's available to them in terms of financing, capital, and access to capital, support for what they want to do in terms of building or growing their business. So that's the kind of work I will continue to do. But here's the other thing that I think is equally important is...
Okay,
Guys, pause.
You hear that?
What was
She wants to help your business, nigga.
what was the question?
She wants to help you buy vending machines.
The question was, what are you doing to make black men be on your side? But do you feel like she answered that question?
Look, I don't even know what tip to give her. You know what I mean? Like, to get niggas on her side, I mean, what can you do? Talk to academics.
That's a good suggestion, actually.
No, it isn't.
Talk to
You think niggas respect
academics.
No, they don't.
Nah, man, that's not gonna work.
I don't know what
You
you
want
do.
niggas, you gotta go talk to
I kind of
Boosie.
wish
Like
you
I
went to
said-
the Greenville rally.
Me too. Because I mean, I was just watching. She was live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Today's Monday, October 14th. But she was live. I was watching it. I think I would enjoy a rally. It's like, cool. It's a
I've
rally.
never been to a rally for either side.
Me either.
Yeah.
But I think I would enjoy one. Because, like, fuck it. It's like, you know.
It's pretty much a pep rally.
like a
Or
tailgate.
It's a tailgate. Yeah.
Exactly.
For your side.
But how did you feel about like her response to this question though?
Nigga, I had to ask what was the question was.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything that would convert black men on the fence at all.
But also,
Well, I think she did do something that I was kind of surprised that she did. Like she actually the exact opposite of what Joe Biden did. She challenged the presumption that like black people, especially dudes, should just automatically vote for
Right.
she's black. When you got a nigga like Joe Biden who was like, nigga, you're not black if you don't vote for me.
Yeah, nobody can
Yeah.
make that mistake again.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
He
so it's-
ruined that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Obama was just out here speaking and talking about, he was kind of getting on black men for not voting.
he did the whole, like, you know, things have changed from when I was running and all this
Yeah.
bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
like, I was surprised. I'm like, I'm thinking he's about to go be a candidate.
Right.
God damn, this
Yeah.
nigga talking. But,
who Obama?
yeah.
Oh, he can't run again. That'd be a dictatorship.
Yeah, of course. But, nigga, you should have seen him talking. But,
Yeah. He was kind of getting on niggas for real for not supporting Kamala the way that we should be. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is, I feel like she's kind of
There's
changed.
too many J Nobles running around.
No, but I'm saying I'm challenging the should be. Like, why should?
Oh, because
Why is it
they're
an automatic assumption that we're supposed to do that? Because
when in doubt, black people are going, uh-oh.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah. Just bear with us, guys. I'm wiggling it.
There it is. When in doubt,
Touch my mic, nigga.
when in doubt, black people are gonna use you don't support this black person thing. Like they're gonna use the guilt thing. That's just what black people do. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
But why aren't they doing that to Indians?
I think they do it to Indians.
For Kamala? I haven't heard
I don't know.
single
Oh, yeah,
Indian
I don't
person
know. Yeah, I don't
get
know.
scolded for not showing enthusiastic support of her.
I'm not gonna lie. All the Indians I know are conservatives. Like even in like real life, the Indian people I know they're 100% conservative.
I
never
haven't
asked
talked.
them.
I haven't talked to any real Indians yet about Kamala, but I feel like any Indian that is faking being black, they'll hate.
That too.
You
That's
know
what
what
I'm saying.
I'm
Like
saying?
I know a Patel.
There's-
Definitely conservative.
Oh, so y'all think she's faking the black?
What?
You think she's not actually half black genetically? Like her?
Oh no, I do think she's half black.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I do think
I mean,
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh
like,
no,
that's-
no, I think that. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at her palms, nigga.
What's the population of Indians in this world anyway? In the country anyway? In like the U.S.
About
in our country,
Yeah, in our country. Not India, yeah, because we
about
know
to
it's
say.
billions.
there's
of
too
them
many to
motherfuckers.
count. But
Yeah,
8
but
billion people here, so probably 3.
it's like they don't really. I never heard them like advocating for. They be advocating for Asians, blacks.
Indians?
I ain't never heard them advocate for no Indians and no damn president, no any sort of election campaign ever. Personally,
And
we're gonna do this for the Indians.
Yeah.
I've never heard that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, that.
Mexicans, you know, black people.
And it's funny how
But
like
just the fact that she's half, like we're the only people getting this pressure when we're only 50%.
And it's funny how like this is the first time I heard her say that. Like, you know, I don't expect people to just vote for me because we share the same molecule in our body that creates a skin pigment and shit.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? But and it's funny that she waited 30 days or 20 something days to say that. But
Well, she gotta be-
I feel like that was an important statement
to make.
to make way earlier.
She was also- yeah.
Somebody
get in
gotta
front
ask her,
of
though.
the,
Yes.
but to get in front of the idea.
Now I get what you're saying because she was also limiting her appearances. Period. She wasn't even popping out for a long time.
She wasn't talking.
Yeah, she just now started popping out. And then we also got to remember she just became a thing like out of nowhere.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, like
this is
Maybe 1 month
unprecedented
ago,
shit.
nigga.
it was like a month ago, Loki. Like
I
that shit-
forgot that she's the vice president right now.
Me too. Yeah, no,
That she has an
that,
active duty.
because remember, like I forgot it was Biden first, and then they really just switched that shit out whenever that debate was.
When
So-
she started running, it made it seem like Joe Biden was no longer the president right now. Like
Nigga, I haven't-
he's still supposed to be doing his job.
I haven't even heard his name since this conversation. Like I forgot he was a thing.
Nigga, that debate
makes
ended
you-
him, bro.
It did, and it makes you realize how stupid we all are.
Yeah.
How stupid we all are. Just as a public in general, we're paying attention to the election, which matters, but nobody's questioning what decisions they're making right now. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is Joe Biden doing right now?
Yeah, I have no idea. I literally have
Nobody's
no idea.
even thought about what the president is doing.
I don't think we'll ever
I
see him.
forgot he was president.
We'll never see him speak again until he's leaving the office.
And he's gonna be drooling his way out of
Yeah,
there.
and he might not
Yeah,
even
nah.
do that. Imagine how much worse his speech gets in the next six months.
He hasn't even been using the muscle.
That's what I'm saying. So like by the time he does, whoever he has to pass off the presidential thing to, that final speech they make, that nigga's speech might decline like 10 times more than what it was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
because we haven't heard anything since that debate.
They need to get Elon Musk to sip them a robot.
Well, we haven't heard anything, not the debate, since him stepping down, which was like 2 days after the debate.
He's gonna have trauma speech.
And he
Vicious.
didn't even articulate that. That was a letter.
Oh yeah, that's right. It
was written in words.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot. He didn't even speak
The
that.
secretary did that.
Yeah, we won't never see him speak again.
Right as she gave him head.
Damn, that is weird as fuck.
That he forgot.
But the Shade Room politics, Justin Carter, you did a pretty good job. If you just so happen to watch this shit, I mean, I guess I'll be, tuning in for his word and shit. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
But hey, man.
That's great.
All right.
Thank you.